Hey there, welcome back to our channel name. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that affects millions of lives across the United States and around the world: addiction. We'll specifically focus on the most common addictions right here in the USA. Addiction is often understood as an irresistible compulsion towards an activity or substance that brings pleasure and enjoyment into an individual's life. While addiction is frequently associated with substances like alcohol or drugs, it can manifest in various forms, including excessive engagement in activities such as video gaming, shopping, or even sex. It's essential to recognize that addiction isn't merely a habit. It's a medical condition that requires treatment, similar to addressing an illness or disease. Individuals who grapple with common addictions often find themselves prioritizing their addiction over their responsibilities. For those battling drug or alcohol addiction, quitting can be an arduous endeavor. The formidable challenge lies in the withdrawal symptoms, which can exert a strong influence, often leading individuals back into the throes of addiction. Ceasing addictive behaviors proves to be a formidable task, particularly for those ensnared by the allure of the most addictive drugs and activities. As individuals abstain from common forms of addiction, they may experience restlessness and a compelling urge to revert to drug or alcohol use. Seeking help is the critical next step in this journey. It's imperative to seek assistance before common addictions wreak havoc on an individual's overall health and well-being. Recognizing that addiction extends beyond drugs and alcohol is essential. In the United States, alcohol and drug addiction stand out as the most prevalent types of addiction. It's worth noting that addiction encompasses a broader spectrum of substances and behaviors. Statistics reveal that 1 in every 8 Americans grapples with some form of addiction, particularly alcohol addiction. Alarmingly, only a small fraction, 7.9%, of individuals with alcohol use disorders received treatment in 2018. Alcohol stands as the third leading cause of preventable deaths in the United States, trailing behind only obesity and tobacco. The World Health Organization, WHO, emphasizes the extensive influence of alcohol. They attribute 20–30% of various global problems to alcohol: liver cancer, epilepsy, homicide, and more. Tobacco addiction. Tobacco addiction also looms large, with nearly 40 million American adults reported as tobacco users. In 2019 alone, 34.1 million people were cigarette smokers. Tobacco use ranks as the leading cause of preventable deaths in the U.S. and contributes significantly to global health problems. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, underscores that every day, about 1,600 young people experiment with cigarettes for the first time. At the same time, the tobacco industry invests billions of dollars in marketing their products. Sex addiction. Sex addiction, also known as hypersexuality or compulsive sexual behavior, impacts over 30 million individuals in the United States. This addiction can detrimentally affect one's health, career, and social and legal standing. Drug addiction. Drug addiction remains a significant concern, with opioids contributing to approximately 50,000 overdose-related deaths in the United States in 2019. The most commonly addictive drugs include methamphetamine, prescription medications, hallucinogens, marijuana, cocaine, and heroin. Gambling addiction. Gambling, once seen as a source of revenue for humanitarian and social programs, now spiraled into a significant issue, with increasing numbers of individuals grappling with gambling addiction. Common forms of gambling encompass scratch cards, national lotteries, casino gambling, football pools, and horse racing. Internet addiction. Lastly, the Internet hosts several addictive behaviors, including social networking, gambling, shopping, gaming, cybersex, and data mining. It's crucial to understand that addiction extends its reach into the digital realm, impacting many aspects of our lives. Shopping addiction. Shopping addiction, characterized by an initial thrill followed by guilt, can have severe consequences on financial management. While research on this addiction is limited, estimates suggest it affects anywhere from 1.8% to 16% of the entire adult population in the United States. Food addiction. Food addiction, while not officially classified as an eating disorder, often involves the consumption of high-sugar and high-fat snacks and meals. These can hijack the brain's reward system, leading to overeating. Video game addiction. Video game addiction, prevalent across various age groups, can disrupt family dynamics and psychological functioning. Nearly 10% of gamers exhibit signs of compulsive addiction. Internet gaming addiction. While not yet officially recognized as an addiction, Internet gaming disorder has been proposed for inclusion in the DSM-5, a diagnostic manual for mental disorders. Symptoms include continued overuse of Internet games, withdrawal symptoms, a loss of interest in other life activities, and an obsession with Internet gaming. That brings us to the end of our journey into the most common addictions in the United States. We've explored the facts, heard stories from real people, and discussed the impact of these addictions on our society. It's essential to remember that addiction is not a sign of weakness but a battle many face daily. The first step towards change is awareness and empathy. Let's support those in need, break the stigma, and work towards a healthier, addiction-free future. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss our future content.